Hello and good afternoon. My name is Latrina. I spoke to Linda earlier today, my son and I, regarding a personalized video with some tips and tricks to help improve your online presence for Hardy and Hayes Termite Certification and Treatment Company. So as promised, here's the video. At the end of the video, if you could please send some feedback. It can be a one-liner, two-liner, anything with feedback about your experience, if the tips were helpful, if they were not. Any feedback would be helpful so that we can continue to make these videos as helpful as possible to the small businesses that we've been serving. So what I'll be covering in this video is content, backlinks, and citations and their role with getting online traffic. So content is anything on your website, such as the words, the videos, the images, any media. And content is important because it allows you to get the necessary relevant keywords onto your website. And the keywords are the things that people are actually typing into Google to find your services. Ideally, your homepage should have 1,500 words at least, and your back pages should have 500 words. These are not etched in stone. However, they are the preference for Google, and they do give you an edge over your competitors in the market. Citations are what you see on the screen there. They're directories such as Google, Yelp, Yellow Pages listings. They include your business name, your address, and phone number. And you might be saying, well, what's so special about that? Well, you want to have as many or more of these citations on the internet for your business, more than your competitors at least. Getting these citations helps to rank your business in Google. And then we have backlinks, which are the placement of your website address onto other websites. So example would be Facebook, LinkedIn, Yelp, Yellow Pages, anywhere that you place your website address on other websites. Those are considered backlinks, and they help to direct traffic to your website. The more backlinks you have, the more popular your website becomes. Hence, the more Google places high emphasis on your website because backlinks are essential. And the more you have, the more validation your business gets from Google. But not all backlinks are created equal. So you don't want to go out and just start grabbing backlinks and placing them in random places. They should be listed on websites that are relevant to your line of work. So pest control, termite certification and control, those sorts of things would be relevant. And that's where your website would be expected to be found. Google does not give credit for backlinks that are misplaced. So let's take a moment to look at your website. I did pull it up. And I love your website, by the way. It looks like a family portrait there. I love that. That's a nice touch. At looking at this, what I would recommend is get some more content on your homepage. As I mentioned earlier, the more content, the better. Google likes that and will give you more traffic and more validation if you have more content. So try to figure out ways that you can do that. Elaborate maybe on your services. You do offer quite a bit of services, if I recall, even outside of just termite and termite treatment. So what I would recommend is elaborating on that, focusing on termite because I imagine that's your big money maker. But if you provide other services as well, don't be shy about mentioning those. Let me take a look at one of your photos here. Okay, so when I look at your photo and I look at how it's been saved, you want to give your photo a keyword relevant to your line of business. So you have a random file name here. Instead, you would do something like pest control or termite control. Why can't I say termite? Termite control. But something relevant to the photo and to the services and keywords that people would be typing into Google. Google crawls your entire page. They don't just look at your content, but they do look at your images. And if you have keywords linked to your images, that's an edge over your competitors. So something to consider. And I also would recommend getting some more social media visibility, adding those on your website as well. We are a social media world these days, and people do like to see those on your website. So it's also a backlink. That would be considered a backlink, and you get credit for that. And of course, Google would be pleased. So when I go to Google and I do a search for pest control Upper Marlboro, Maryland. This is what I find. So at the very top, those are the paid advertisers. They're great. They're getting some traffic from their advertisements, but not as much as you would think, because a lot of people do purchase ad blockers. So if people have ad blockers on their computers that they're using, they won't see these whatsoever. The prime real estate in Google is what we call the map pack. And that's this area here. And you are listed there. The one thing I would say though is you don't have a website, so you are missing out, and I'll show you how you're missing out. But you need to definitely get your website listed here as well as the link here. The name of your company. I would definitely put your website, because you're missing out on a lot of traffic. 30 to 40% of the clicks that happen occur in this area. So you'd want to, make it easy for people to visit your website. And then the other prime real estate for Google is the first and second page. You're not there, but once you make changes to your website, if you incorporate some of the changes that I've recommended, you can easily improve and jump ahead in Google. So let's look at your stats right now. So these are the stats for your website. Right now you have only 21 backlinks. At one point you have 51. Either way, that's very low. Referring domains, you only have 17, which is about half of what you had before. And you're only using one organic keyword, which is, it's not even showing. So technically, you don't really have an organic keyword that you're using. So you want to build up your keywords. This is the reason that it's important to put more content on your website, so that you can get the keywords that your competitors are using. This will make you more competitive. Right now, as far as popularity on Google, you have a 0, which can be discouraging, but please don't find this discouraging, because these are things that you can actually change yourself. You can make some changes going forward and improve these numbers, okay? Just in final, I want to show you some of the potential. So this green line down at the bottom, that's actually not you. Let me get rid of that. So sorry. See, this is a live recording. You can see my mistakes here. But that's okay. So at the bottom here, you see your traffic currently. You are getting about 0 clicks a day. This is only showing traffic from July 19th through today. And so far, you've had no Google traffic whatsoever on those days. However, if you were to look at, why is this not? Do that again. If you were to look at your competitor, one of your competitors that was also in the map pack or on the first page, American Pest, they are getting over 3,000 clicks a day. This is not even a month. This is in a day. So you can see there's more than enough traffic for you to share and for you to grab some of that. That was their highest day, of course. If you look, probably on average, they are getting about 850 or so, sometimes a little bit more of that. But they are getting several hundred, if not thousands, of visits to their website every day. So I would encourage you to try to make some of these changes, or at least consider it and monitor and see what you can do. But I think there's no reason that Hardy and Hayes can't share this website traffic and claim some of it for yourself and continue to build your business. I hope this has been helpful. Please let me know if I can clarify anything for you, if you have questions. Otherwise, I wish you the best of luck, and thank you so much for your time. Bye-bye.